Nyara Masika again from the Pride of Africa. Today, I'm climbing the hill, the mountain for the second time. As I told you, I'm a mountain climber because I was born in the mountains. So we are going to a certain mountain, but it is threatening to rain. I don't know if it is going to rain or not, but let's just go. If it gets us somewhere and we assume that the rain is coming, we are going to come down again. But just watch this show. Please come with us to the mountain. This is the mountain. This mountain is not so easy like the first one that I climbed. So the first one was so steep. You know, if I'm this way, when I'm very far, I cannot, my ego cannot come here. So you have to reach out because. So, content creators, please, you have to come to the mountain. And Bungoma is full of hills. So this hill is called Muyala wa Mwanje. I think that man was called Mwanje, the owner of this mountain. Karibu tufike juu. Karibu tufike juu. Okay. So come with us, please. Mountain climbers.
Shika pita nipanda hapa vizuri. Shika nipanda hapa vizuri.
So here we are with the Elizabeth. Elizabeth, what is your name? What is your name? What is the name of this girl? Elizabeth?
Simiyu.
Elizabeth Simiyu. So we are moving with her up to the mountain. She's the mountain climber also. So this one I'll just run. It's not like, hey, come and I catch you. Come. Come, my hand is here. Oh, you are rotating from this side. Come. And then it could go like this. Yeah, we are climbing, man. So this is the hill. We are going to show you where this man stepped. A foot, you know, during those days, the shoes or the leg for a human being was a giant. So I don't know which side where he stepped with a very big foot. So that foot is what we are going to see. And Elizabeth, come, kuja, hiyo mvua iko mbali. Haiwezi kutufikia. Iko Bungoma, twende tu haraka alafu turudi. Karibu tunafika. So we are almost. Elizabeth is fearing that the rain might get us there. Kuja, njoo. Umechoka? Na kungojea, njoo wewe. This is very good exercise. Hebu njoo. Wacha nimalizane na hii mlima. Mountain climbers, please you come. Ngoja nijaribu. Mountain climbers. Wabone, it has gone. The rain has gone. Please come. Wacha nikushow. So the mountain, come to the mountain, on top of the mountain. Ooh, that is the top part. She's fearing to come. I don't know why. I don't know why she's fearing. But me, I have to reach on the top like the other time. So this is the water. And this water, the water here, these children, I think they came here to swim. But I think it is not always advisable to swim here. Because I don't know how good this water is and how many reptiles stay inside. So they also made a wall, a retaining wall, I think to stop the water from coming in. As you can see here, it is steep, that's where people are staying. This one, for people who knows Bungoma, a place called Mwiyara Wamwanje. That is the Sangalo side. Can I call it east, west? Southeast of Bukusu, that is western Bungoma. So please enjoy the move. I just want to reach on top, and then I will come back because of the rain that is threatening to rain, you know. Woo. This is the mountain climbers are trying their level best. I don't know here if I'll reach on top there. But where am I going to fucking pass, man? Wow. Let me see this side and see if there's a route to the apex of this mountain. Or this stone. Oh, Livare in my language. Ivare in Ugandan language. That is Runyangore. Ivare. I can see, yeah. I can see the place where we can use to climb. Then I can use this one as a place where I will climb and make my videos to you. It's not easy, but they say life is like this, up and down. So you can see actually the depth, the slope of this hill, and where I've come from. Actually, that is the homestead of people. As we can see, the home of people, the road. Let me just go up to the top. Enjoy the show, please, up to the apex of this whole hill or the mountain. Mount Wamwanje. So there was a chief here called Wamwanje. He was a tough guy. He had a very big leg. And I'm looking for that foot of his leg that he stepped somewhere, I don't know where. But let me keep on going so that I can find out, because the natives were threatened by the rain and they could not come. Whoa, I've made it, man. Wow, I've made it. So I'm looking for that food. Sikele siamwanje in my language. Siamwanje finally is here, and I remember they told me I had a very big foot, and as you can see and look at this is a leg of a human being. Let's start from here as he used to step and come, man, and we shall see that this stone is on 7 wonders of the world. So this is a foot of a human being, as I can show you. A foot of a human being coming from down, you know, footing, that is with the shoes called Rugabire or Gara in Kenyan language, but Rugabire in Uganda. Stepped here, you can see. That's another foot, man. You can see it properly. Then another foot here. Very big foot, like for hippopotamus. Even for hippopotamus, it was too small. But this was a very small leg. I think before the creation and hardness of this stone, I don't know scientific how they can call it, but during those days, actually, the marks were left to people who stepped in this mountain. So they normally call it the Sikele Siamwanje, meaning the leg of a man who was a king of Bukusu. I think it was called Mwanje. So I don't know much about it, but the second content I'll be bringing, I want to tell you who was Mwanje and what he was doing actually. I'll get an elder to explain to me more about this. But this is the foot, you know. You can see the foot of somebody who stepped here during those ages. I don't know, 14 or what, but I don't get the real picture or the years that this man stepped here when he's moving. But that is what is a miracle that is found in this mountain. You can see how far the homesteads are. They are very far actually. When you look at them, they are very far. Very far away, man. Actually, I salute. I don't know where I left Elizabeth. She might have feared to climb, but I'm a mountain climber. Remember, I was born in a mountain in western Kenya called Mount Elgon. That's where I was born. So we used to climb hills. So hills to me is not a problem. I can climb it as much as I want, as long as there's a way of moving. Like last time I climbed the other one, there was no road. Actually, it was very steep, but I tried until I reached the apex. So this is the apex of Muyala wa Mwanje, Bungoma. And I've shown you the apex. In the apex, the foot of that king or that man that was called before this mountain. And actually, people during those days, as you can see, these are the food for a human being. They were giants, you know. They were giants. And as I said, they were giants. When you look at it properly, this was very big thing. It was not made by a human being. This is a foot where somebody stepped and, you know, the mark just came. Just as you can see. As you can see the foot, man. The foot of that guy. Actually, I'm repeating this so that I can show you the reason why I came here. So this is where water normally comes from, man. Sometimes there's a spring of water that comes here. You see, this is the foot of a certain animal that looked like for a human being, you know. And actually, I've not gone up here. Let me just finish my contents by going up here, generally to see even this is a foot, mguu ya mtu. And there were giants during those days, giants, man. So let me move so that I don't really get scared of anything. But this, we are just moving so that we can show people the contents, wherever you are, whether you are in Washington, D.C., whether you are in Kampala, whether you are in Johannesburg and you are watching me, man, this is the mountain. We can call them the smallest mountain that are on the besides Bungoma. Remember, Bungoma is a town, the second largest town in western Kenya. That is second. Actually, the first one is called Kakamega, but the second is Bungoma, having these hills with funny historical background. Because the other one I went last time, it was said that the water on top of the mountain, that when you drop something, you'll get it in Lake Victoria. I don't know if it is true, but that is what I got from the natives there. So I think they must have tested and come up with the conclusion that the place was terrible and dangerous. Even that water, they threatened me that I should not go near. When you check my content, you'll see the water that I showed you when I was on top of the mountain, when I was talking with that Mzungu, sorry, a white lady who was from America. So, let me just end there. And because of the rain, or threatening to rain, that it will rain to us too much, that I have to say thank you so much for watching. And I would end there, as I also plan to descend, you know, kwenda chini, kuteremuka, to ascend down, to go down at the slope where I came from. Wow, this is the wonders of the world, actually. It is God who made it. So when you come into Bungoma and you're a tourist, You have to tell one of the guy who has invited you, or anybody, that I want to go to the mountain called Mwanje. They'll exactly bring you here. Mpeko. Oh, these are the children writing on this sheet. But, yeah. This is bitter again. And we are just moving. Actually, as you can see, this is the mountain, and it's the top of the mountain. That's the mountain, that's the hill. And I'm going to descend down. As I showed you, it is very far from where I've come from. Wow. Ni mbali, in Swahili we call it mbali. That is very far where I've come from. I want to show you the people at the neighborhood. So this is the apex of the mountain. This is where the legs were found for a human being. Let me go down